today, the 13th day of June. My name is Kurt. This is an exercise that I do every morning, a little bit after waking up, to remember my life objectives and principles, those which are outlined in my book, Going Alone. I'm going to do a couple of things here, but first let me say welcome to new subscribers. Just a little caution, I do talk about sensitive subjects in this. This is a video about me. It's my own journal video. And also a huge thank you for your support. It means a lot to me. All right, I'm gonna go a little quick today because my daily routine has been changed a little bit by virtue of the fact that I've been invited by the local community to join them in radio exercise in the morning, which I'm planning to do every morning. It's at 6:30, which is about 25 minutes away, and it'll take me just about that much time to make it back down to our community. I'm up in the village of Hirasawa right now, which is it's a mile down the road. And I kind of leisurely go, and I can't go too far because I'll run out of connectivity. So I know about where the limit is. So I need to wrap this up quickly so that I can make it to the morning exercise and do this. I'll figure it out eventually. Eventually I'll find a new routine that I can fit the 6:30 a.m. exercise in and this and make it all work. I'll find my routine. So let's jump to it. Oh, there's a snail in the middle of the road. Go. Put you over here. Let's jump into it. So I'm going to do three things now. I'll talk about yesterday and the challenges and opportunities that I met, or just the state of the day, or both. I'll go over my creed, and then I'll talk about what I'm going to do today. Yesterday did have a challenge. I think I've mentioned before that I've lost my ability to drive since coming to Japan. Well, I've been a good driver all my life. I got my driver's license in California on my 16th birthday, the very day I was eligible. I took the day off from school. My mom drove me to the DMV. I passed the test, got my license. I've been driving ever since in both Japan and America, so I'm familiar with driving on both sides. Also, I've been a licensed driving instructor in California for over 30 years. I taught hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people to drive of all ages. I'm a good driver, but when I came to Japan to live here before in 2003, I had about a 1 day of trouble making the transition. I've been 6 months in, I still can't drive here. There's something's changed about me, and it's not just driving, though. This is the thing that's kind of scary. It's more than just that. I'm getting old. That's what it is. I'm just going to state it out there. My body and mind have both begun the process of winding down towards death. Okay, I know people get upset when I say that because I'm only 61 years old, but I know what's happening, and because it's not just the driving, it's other things as well. And I'm in great shape. I'm in the best shape of my life. I've never eaten better. I have great exercise. I drink almost no alcohol. I'm in great shape. So it's not my diet. It's not my exercise. I have almost zero stress anymore. This is my world. It's the decline. My body's. I'm in great shape. But if I took my shirt off right now, you'd find it's sagging. Despite all the exercise I do, and my cognitive strength is declining. I've always had a keen mind. I think I have a sharp mind. I was always able to think quickly and clearly. I can't do that anymore. That's going away, and it's coincident. I don't think it's a coincidence that it's manifesting itself in my driving. Heck, it's manifesting myself in everything. So yesterday, so this is not the point. This isn't a gripe session, although I could make it a gripe session. It's anything I want it to be. But the point was, yesterday, remember what I'm looking for in this stage of this exercise is trying to find things that happened yesterday where I either responded well or I didn't respond well, and what caused either, and what could I do better today. Yesterday was a good day. I started off driving. Yumiko and I had a couple of errands to do, and it was a comedy show of me driving. Yumiko's getting so used to it now that she doesn't even say anything. I just making mistakes, doing things, making wrong turns, not understanding things. And that's not the point. The point is how I responded to it. As soon as I made the first mistake, I was like, oh, here we go, Kurt. Yeah, you can't drive in Japan anymore. You suck. So I said, okay, Kurt, I'm not going to get upset. You are just, what you're going to do, Kurt, is you're going to turn the radio volume down a little bit. It was Japanese radio, but even that's a distraction for me. Turn the volume down a little bit. Both hands on the wheel. Pay close attention to what I'm doing. I actually pulled to the side of the road, even though I knew how to get to where I was going. I pulled to the side of the road and I plugged in the navigation app, the route to the place that I wanted to go, even though I knew how to get there, just to have the extra reassurance of that. I didn't say a thing to my wife. I didn't say, well, here we go again, or complain, or like, oh, here, a crappy driver, or whatever. I just said, I just pulled over and said to her, I'm just going to plug the destination in the map. She knew what was going on. And she appreciates that. Yumiko appreciates mature responses. Yumiko's like me. She feels it too. She feels herself declining as well. And neither of us, we're not railing against the darkness. Neither of us is. Bring on the darkness. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with getting old and declining and dying. What I have a problem with is not handling it well, not dealing with it in a way that I can be proud of. And what I can be proud of is what I did yesterday. I saw it coming. I said, okay, here it is, Kurt. You're going to have a crappy drive, because sometimes they're worse than others. I set the map up, and we drove, and I continued to have a crappy drive all the way there and back. It set me in a bad mood, but then I remembered that then I said, Kurt, okay, this is another point of good. I said, okay, Kurt, this bad mood that you're in because you can't drive anymore in Japan, seemingly, will pass. Let it go. And when we got back, I needed to go to the tea factory to get tea for a tea order, because I sold out twice. The tea has been doing great. Sold out twice in 48 hours. Had to go back to the tea factory to get more. And on the way back, I ran into Yumiko, who had gone to the supermarket, because Japan is a very pedestrian-friendly place. We ran into each other, and I was on my way. She was like, "Are you following me?" Because she knew where was I going, because the supermarket wasn't on the way. I was planning to go by Family Mart. I don't really eat sweets anymore, but I decided I'm going to nip this situation in the bud by stopping by Family Mart and getting Yumiko and I ice cream to take home, to kind of take that bad driving, all that in a bag, in a thing of ice cream. So I grabbed Yumiko's grocery bags. I said, come on, we're going to the Family Mart, the bench one, and we're going to get ice cream. And we sat there together in the little table they've got indoors and ate ice cream together, and that did the job. So, 5 stars. Sometimes I rate my days by stars, and they're all positive because I'm a half full kind of guy. 1 star is, I didn't handle that so well. 5 stars is, I handled it like a champ. Yesterday was a 5-star day. Isn't that these pretty, all these little meadow flowers? Yesterday was a 5-star day, man. I saw it coming. I was on top of it. I took remediative action in the moment that it was happening. After the fact, I maintained control of myself. I didn't say a word. I didn't need to say a word. Yumiko knows what's going on. And then I was able to punch it in the nose by treating my wife and I to ice cream. Good day. Really good day yesterday, even though I still can't drive. That's okay. I don't mind. That's all there is for yesterday. The creed consists of, like I said, I got to go fast because I'm about to run out of connectivity, and I got to join the morning exercise team because I'm a part of the team now. 8 objectives: to be always ready to die, to make good and effective use of time, to develop and maintain good and sound life principles, to cultivate good emotional reactions, to perform good actions, to recognize my true limits and true opportunities, to do just one thing at a time and do that thing slowly and deliberately and carefully. And then number 8 is to keep my balance. And then finally, what am I going to do today? Today, more of the same. My business is off to a roaring start. I mean, it's like I fell flat on my face with my business all those years ago, and it seems to be back up and running. It's great. I'm having fun. I think I found what I want to do in Japan, which is I want to be an antique dealer again in earnest, and I'm having fun doing it. So that's all there is for that. So let's see what the comments are. Tim. Hi, Tim. Morning, Kurt. The other day I bumped into my old school English teacher on my walk, and we got talking, and I asked how old he was and replied 88. He was going on a hike. Must admit I was in awe. They are out there, right? I am in awe of that too. It made me think, count your blessings, take each day as it comes. Tim. Yeah. Wise words. Bo Kenvik. Hey, Bo Kenvik, good to see you. Thank you for taking us along with your morning reflections. And you signed your name Victor like Tim did. So, I know, thank you, and I appreciate that. And I know Tim Penguin 561 because Tim always signs off Tim. You probably don't need to do that anymore, Tim, because I got it now, unless you're doing it for other people to know. But Victor, as soon as I saw your name, I was like, is that the guy who told me his name? And then you put it right there. So now I know it. I will remember, Victor, that you are Victor, and I really do appreciate that, because I have a hard time remembering things. You learned from Tim. Yeah. Tim's a smart guy. That was a good way to do it. I've never seen in all these years, and almost 19 years of doing these videos, not 19 years of lives, I've never seen anybody that has like put their name in parentheses like that, or indicated their name above and beyond what their screen name is, and then so I can associate it, because it adds a more personal sense. It's a great idea. I'm going to start doing the same thing. Okay, guys, I got to sign off. If you didn't miss it at the beginning, I've been invited to join the oldsters doing the radio exercise in the community, and I joined them for the first time yesterday, and I'm planning to join them every day from now on when the weather permits, because they don't do it when it's raining or it's typhooning. It's at 6:30 a.m., so I got about 15 minutes to make it the rest of the way down the river to join them. I'm going to arrange everything so that I do this in such a way that I don't have to rush through it like I did just now, and I can still join them. So I'm gonna. And yesterday I did it. I did it up at the bus stop up there. I had to run all the way down the mountain, and I arrived. It was my first time to join it right at 6:30, just as the music was starting. Like, everybody there didn't know I was coming, so they're like, "What's this out of wind foreigner showing up all of us?" I'm just gonna glide in today. Okay, have a great day, everybody. Be safe, but not too safe. Bye-bye. You too, Bo. You too, Victor. You have a great day as well. Thank you, and thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it.